Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we're checking out a brand new show by the name of Durarara, or Dur, as the wiki says it's colloquially shortened to. This is a bit of an action, suspense, and urban fantasy thing, thank you Wikipedia, because I've never heard of this series before, but it is a Japanese light novel series, so like a few other things we've covered, it's kind of spun out of that, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to checking this out. We're going to do the first few episodes today, and if you need help syncing, check the video description. There's stuff in there to help you sync your copy of the media to our audio. So here we go. Episode 1 of Durarara in 3, 2, 1.
So this is a series that I've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always been kind of at the periphery of my interest.
Right.
It's been recommended to me by friends before, and so I've had it on my list of things that I want to watch for years now. So it's cool that I'm finally getting to sit down and watch it.
Right away, I noticed a character who, much like yourself, Spot, I've had kind of in the periphery of my interest. The chick on the bike with the cat helmet.
Yeah, that's very iconic image of this series, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I am not memorizing any of these names that are showing up.
That's fine. I'll address them by their archetypes. That's how I do TV comms.
That would be me in the car opening the can and getting sprayed with it.
Oh man, Shibuya, as shown in Persona 5.
Persona 5 stole from The World Ends With You. I'm gonna make that the meme now.
Okay, well, it's not Shibuya, it's actually Ikebukuro, according to the wiki here. That's all the plot I've read, so...
I have seen a few bits of voice actor trivia, both in what we looked up for Dr. Stone and a few other things that I've been watching recently. So, should be some voices that we recognize.
Okay.
At the very least. Not that I remember any specific things, but
Ah, we're watching the dub for this. Interesting.
That's right, we are watching the dub, so the voices that we recognize aren't going to be here because I was looking up trivia for the Japanese voices.
Ah.
So everything that I just said is now pointless.
Well, sadly, we don't get subtitles, so if we're talking over it, unfortunately, that means we might miss a thing or two. But like I said, I have the synopsis, I have the episode guide, so I can always double check.
I would love, more than most things in the world, to just take a trip to Japan and walk around all the cool places like this, Akiba, just go around Shibuya and just see the crossing. All the famous places that we see in media and stuff like that.
Get dragged into the Reaper's game, die.
Preferably without the magic and mystical nature of the media that those things are shown in.
Okay, so this is Mikado. Let's have a look here. He is voiced in English by Daryl Gulbey. God, I butchered that surname, I apologise.
I'm liking the sort of simple character design so far. They're not standing out like most protagonists usually would.
It strikes me as something very in the vein of The World Ends With You, honestly. Or maybe I'm just playing too much of that recently.
You probably have it on the brain. I saw on Twitter that you finished it in the past day or so, so I'm looking forward to playing it when I get around to it.
Ouch. Manlets, when will they learn?
Jeez. That comparison wouldn't work well for me because I was very small in elementary school, and now I am a large lad.
Oh, bless.
You're not wrong, buddy.
Like I can hear him talking underneath this monologue.
That's probably a thing. If this was, you said it was adapted from a light novel, which probably means it had a manga to go along with it as well. Something like that would just be like background writing while the actual thing you're supposed to read is going on. I always like that kind of scene. That's a hell of a name.
What?
I have no idea what that means, but it brings to mind the fact that all the background characters don't have color, and they do. That's obviously not what it means, but it's what it makes me notice. The name Taro Tanaka that showed up there is like John Smith in Japanese. It's like the most common name that you could possibly give a person in Japanese.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it is the like name. Like I said, like John Smith, it is incredibly common. You'll see it everywhere, kind of thing.
Okay, so main character's just shot in. I already identify with him. Oh, Jesus, we're going to Persona 5!
You can't escape, Tom.
I can't. I still haven't played Strikers, sadly.
If you didn't gel with the regular Persona 5, Strikers will be much more your type of game, I think.
Yeah.
If you ever do get around to it. And that's all I'll say on it, because I know I talk about Persona 5 too much.
Well, I've already talked about you know what too much, so it's fine.
I'm interested to see like what our conflict is going to be here. What's going to, make things get started in the storyline.
That fucking Spice and Wolf.
Might be, yeah, that does look familiar.
He's not a snitch, don't worry. We don't have to. I thought that said Demix in the background.
I'm pretty sure it said Benny's, but it was stylized like the restaurant Denny's.
Yeah, obviously.
I could go for some Denny's. There's not one nearby here.
Yep, that's definitely me.
Very easy to identify with this character. That's how I feel in most social situations.
Oh, they said something funny. Should I laugh a little or too much?
Or just cry. Oh wait, that's a bit too much.
You don't want to be the one laughing last. It's not a good thing.
Those two guys that were in the car are just completely left out of this conversation.
Well, they're just minding their own business, really.
I like how they're just like, I'm taking this. This is ours now.
Well, I think they bought it. It was just something they stole off the street.
It definitely seemed like it was just something in the street, considering the way they ran into it, but yeah, that makes more sense. Wendy's restaurant back there. Yeah, I'm identifying with this guy more and more.
Oh no.
I think we found our conflict.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm really not liking where this is going. I'm glad they're reading all these things out, because we certainly can't.
Yeah, don't bother subtitling this, guys. What? Alright, the thing where they all hold hands and jump into the train.
Okay.
They just all suicided themselves out, really.
Is this a thing that people talk to their friends about? Because, like, I'm pretty sure I would stop interacting with people that brought this up.
You're just not edgy enough, Spo.
I guess not. I am a large lad, but I am also a soft boy.
The most potent of combos. Don't call her Rize, don't call her Rize, don't call her Rize.
I was thinking she looked like Rise. I haven't even played that far into Persona 4.
Well, actually, you'll be pleased to know that we're going to be covering the Persona 4 anime at some point.
Yes, I started playing through the game a while back to prepare myself for that. I just haven't got very far into it. This is the point where she should have ran away by now.
Went with the fast acting stuff, at least.
I feel like as soon as they walked up to the car and the back hatch opened with a guy sitting there, she should have ran very quickly.
Uh-oh. Retribution's on its way, I think. Alright, so Masome here, Mikado's friend, voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, a name I recognise, but I could not give you a role or two off the top of my head. The other two will get their names properly when they appear again.
So, Mikado and Masato, you said?
Mikado and Masome.
Masomi, alright. That sounds like he's trying to parse a joke. I don't get the accent. I guess it's because in the original Japanese, he would have been speaking in sort of broken English or broken Japanese, and they're trying to translate that.
Well, maybe he was Russian in the original, we don't know.
Maybe.
Let's see. Patrick Seitz is actually voicing Simon, though.
Okay. I definitely recognize that name.
A large black Russian who came to the city to help out his Russian friend. He runs a sushi shop. His real name is Simyon, which is Russian, but everyone just calls him Simon because it's easier to pronounce in Japanese.
Yeah, alright. He was actually Russian then.
Uh-oh. What?
What the hell?
Is that a fucking vending machine?
I think it was. That was a person.
He's a monster.
A monster? A superhero? I don't know.
Or a stand user, I guess.
Who throws vending machines 30 feet in the air?
This looks like a very apt place for a fight scene.
Could be, yeah. I'm expecting the motorcycle with the cat ears helmet to show up and stop this.
Pretty sure there's a person between those two things, though.
Yeah, most likely.
No, it's just the motorbike and the helmet. Japan apparently has a huge love for urban legends. Again, if the world ends with you is anything to go by.
I mean, that's a pretty common thing that goes around, like, these suburbs of Tokyo and the surrounding area, so...
Well, it's a very densely packed country in general, isn't it?
Yes, because there's a lot of people in a very small landmass. Much like the UK.
I don't know about that. Oh boy.
Again, this is the point when you should start running.
Really? You're pimps and you just have a pipe?
I guess they can't have, like, anything of a stronger weapon. Guns are really not, things that the public has in Japan. They're not sold freely.
This animation is slick as fuck. Probably not going to keep him down for long.
No, most likely not.
Implied violence is the most... Oh my god.
Oh my god. That was a lot of implied violence.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright. Are we actual stand users?
So, like, if you didn't know anything about the series and it was, like, just about the shut-in and his friend and whatnot, this would be a huge, like, left turn. Oh, I'm coming for you.
That is appropriately terrifying.
Just drive through the car, like, split it in twain, missing the girl entirely.
I mean, that was probably the best thing this guy could do, because he was never going to escape.
Oh, it's a Doulahan.
Alright. Didn't see that coming. Not at all what I expected.
I'm not even going to tell you to run. You deserve it at this point.
Yeah, really, if you're still standing there.
Guess they cut his spirit in two.
Yeah, I'm guessing that he's not actually bisected.
Sorry, gotta contain the darkness there. You probably should have led with that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, though.
I'm guessing these guys are high school, maybe college students. Shinjuku's not really a place that high school students would be going very often, unless they're in a video game. Shinjuku is basically the red light district.
Ah, I see. Don't indicate we're turning or anything, Jesus.
Okay. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
That was kind of like that, yeah. Well, it's not bad, I guess.
After everything that's happened today, no, I would kind of rather go home.
I just want to go to bed, honestly. Ooh. Was pretty rad, to be fair. A biker fetish?
Yeah, I mean, it exists. That's a nice shot.
Yeah. Interesting first episode. It didn't really give you much in the way of, like, context for the overall story. It's just a lot of, like, slow build-up, really.
Yeah, it's definitely set up so far, which is nice because we need to be introduced to everything. I guess I'm interested to see how normal kids are going to be involved in whatever that Grim Reaper biker thing was.
Very much so, mate.
This is a nice song. I'm liking this. I'm vibing.
And there's Simon. Guy with knife. He was the one going after the car, I think. Guys with the Spice and Wolf cut out.
I recognize him by his always closed eyes.
Dude in car. He's just pissed off, I guess.
If you were part of this latter, wouldn't you be?
Obligatory doctor character.
Yeah, characters we haven't been introduced to, I'm assuming.
This is a nice tune.
Yeah, I like this.
It's a work of fiction, don't worry about it. Oh, that's the next time thing, we close that. Do not watch those. So, episode 1 of Durarara, or Dur. What you think, Spa?
A lot of things that I weren't quite expecting. I definitely wasn't expecting the Dullahan moment. I wasn't expecting like half of it to be so almost aggressively normal
Yeah.
to describe it that way, and juxtaposed with the Grim Reaper biker Dullahan. So I'm looking forward to seeing the two paths cross.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm still in the dark about, mostly because we're talking over people discussing very just like regular information, but I'm very much vibing with the tone so far. So I'm ready for episode 2 if you are, mate.
Let me get it loaded.
Okie dokie. Should be doing that while we're talking and whatnot, but that's fine.
Well, that's things for me to learn as we go.
Okay, that's fine.
I am ready.
Alright, here we go. Episode 2 of Durr in 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. We didn't really get a chance to just vibe with the OP last time, so let's see what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, I don't remember really enjoying it as much as I did the ending song. So maybe getting a good listen to it will help. Pretty sure that was a KFC sign back there. I'm loving all the product placement.
I mean, it's actually giving us the names of these characters here, so once we see stand cut duo, I can give you the names for them if they haven't already passed. Erica and Walker. Okie dokie.
They seem like more localized names, but I guess we'll learn more about them as we go.
Okay, Erica Karasawa is voiced by Mel Ali in English, and Walker Yamasaki is Brian Beacock.
Okay, I'm not sure I recognize either of those.
You saw this last time.
Oh, it just transitions directly from the opening to the last time on Durarara.
Yeah, kind of snappy.
Yeah, I like it. One of the guys got his face rearranged by a bike, another was slammed into a wall, and the third was seemingly bisected by a large scythe. Seems like they all got their comeuppance at least.
Well, that's the only thing that matters in this bitch of a world. It's a very stylish way to do a last time thing, just intersperse it with the OP.
Yeah, like mid-opening's pretty cool.
It's like every Japanese series or anime I've watched has a school like this. It's pretty much the same in Mob Psycho.
At least it seems like of course, high school kids. Our main character has basically the same uniform as everyone else, so he's not really standing out that much.
Uh, 1A. Who's got the best quirk in this classroom? I'm so far behind on the anime.
I got a few episodes into season 2 and stopped. I don't really know why, to be honest. I should get back to it.
Okay, so she was the girl who was abducted, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and appropriately seems a bit upset about it.
Sorry, I'm late. Alright, Seiji. David Ernest in English. You could have sent an email or something, not disturb the class. Again, just send an email or something.
Or at least a text message, I don't know. That takes some balls, though, right?
Highly unpredictable. Nice little ass.
I'm liking the stylized backgrounds, how things are kind of set apart from the characters.
Oh shit. So would the info broker be the guy sending these photos?
Yeah, that would definitely mess up your dynamic.
Would you like some more vagina with your food, Dad?
I'm sorry, what was that, Dad? I recognize the voice of the person that she's texting, but I don't think we've been given their name yet.
Well, yeah, I could have told her to tone down the sweetness, but, I felt that there were. Oh no.
Okay. That's fucked up. That is a very common mindset in Japan where it's just like, deal with it for the greater good of not making ripples in society.
Don't rock the boat, stuff like that.
More of that fucking stew.
Yeah, it's gonna be too sweet. You just watch. Oh, suicide pact, going back to what we heard.
Suicide pact, yep.
Dude, read your emails for fuck's sake. Unread 54, never in my ass.
No, I can't stand it. Nat has like 600 unread notifications on Discord. Whenever I see her computer, I just want to open them all.
Okay, so finally I've managed to pass what her name is, because I thought it was like many different things. Rio Kamichika. In English, she's voiced by Stephanie Sher.
Definitely recognize that name.
She was KO in Erased. She's Usagi in Sailor Moon Crystal.
Oh, okay.
And the jazz music probably wasn't helping.
Yeah, I don't remember that being there.
Just a very dramatic retelling, really. It's an abridged series within a show.
Really? I mean, we're getting more context for everything that's happening, so I'm glad for that.
I can't read that. Well, the music in this part is kicking.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the guy that they were warned to stay away from, because I recognize him from the opening.
Everyone saw it. You shouldn't be making a scene like that. Well, at least we got free drinks now.
This guy seems very manipulative.
Sup?
He's really lucky that didn't just squish his head.
Surprise. It's okay. He was not bisected. And now the follow-up. Oh, I see. Can't talk. Interesting.
Without a head.
I guess. Thank God you translated that.
I suppose they put subtitles for stuff that they don't speak out loud.
Yeah, you can kind of tell this was a light novel series because there's a lot of descriptions of just things in general.
Yeah, a lot of descriptions, a lot of internal monologue for this episode, at least. I almost called it a chapter.
I mean, kind of is, really.
That's slick, just dropping the phone into the sleeve like that.
I just want to continually wear jumpers so I can keep doing that.
Yeah, haha, you found me.
So am I going to be safe here? Did you want me to have a nice view of the city?
Is this her home, or their headquarters, or what?
It's kind of like we're in a dream right now with this music.
The music's all over the place, but it's all good.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you may recognize Nakara, quote unquote's voice. This is Johnny Young Bosch.
Ah, alright. It did sound a bit familiar.
What?
This is about the third situation tonight that you should have ran away from immediately.
I think she's just being like mind broken right now. It's kind of hard.
It's not like she could have fought very well.
Not the first sociopath in an anime sort of thing that Johnny Young Bosch has played. Beaches and shores, beaches and shores. Oh no. Have you seen a capybara? They're pretty red.
I mean, have you looked at a cat? Cat's pretty cool.
Look at it, just sleeping there, not a care in the world. Not a fan of that stain. Oh, that was intentional. Okay.
I'm not liking this because I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, same.
I have a feeling that he's going to fall over the edge and be okay at the bottom.
Maybe.
Because the parent secrets are hurting people.
Too slow.
This guy's kind of raw.
Kind of. He even hires a pretty tight bass player to score in these scenes.
The fuck?
That's amazing.
What the hell?
Seriously. Now, she has a different surname here. I don't know if she changes that and I accidentally spoiled something, but that's the name I have listed here.
Either that or she was using an alias.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Well, I was almost right with my prediction. Got the character wrong.
Thank God for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, you shan't die tonight. Okay, bye.
I mean, that's a nice message, but it's a hell of a lot of subtext to go through to get to it.
I've been blackpilled tonight. I've had my soul put back into my body.
Yeah. Again, they're hurting people.
I mean, it's not really her secret to tell, it's the father's. Words I love to hear.
I don't know. That guy seems way too normal. Mikado. Oh, God.
She literally bowed and then ran away from you, dude.
I wish he hadn't said that while I had water in my mouth. Because the laughing almost made me spit it out.
So we have the info broker's name.
I can't tell if this guy is the villain or just a chaotic force.
The wiki describes him as a borderline sociopath.
Well, I mean, that was pretty clear. That was, a hell of an episode compared to the first one.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild ride, really.
Very different tone. I guess the perspective change on, everything that happened really set things apart. It was interesting, though, and I still want to see more.
Okay, so we got a bit more background into the girl who was kidnapped and whatnot, and the info broker was shown, and he's a bit of a prick, honestly. So, yeah, I've scanned through. There's nothing else there, except for the next time thing, so I'm ready to finish off this batch of Durr with episode 3, mate.
Yep, I'm ready.
Here we go. Episode 3 in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I have so many questions.
I can imagine.
And I feel like this is the kind of series that isn't going to answer them for a long time.
Oh, no.
If at all.
Not immediately, anyway.
I want to know what the writer is. We got a name right there, but I didn't get a good look at it. There's Seiji. I want to know this guy's story.
Shizu. Let's have a look. He's voiced by Crispin Freeman in the anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did recognize his voice quite a bit when he showed up. Kyohei definitely looks like a World Ends With You character.
Very much so.
Like one of the tamer designs.
Mikado reminds me so much of another character, but I can't put my... It might be Johnny Young Rush's character in Persona, actually. Adachi, basically. Shut up, Adachi. You know, the person who made those Persona 4 parody comics also helped to work on Rise of the Wisps.
Huh, alright. Speaking of, the second episode of that should be going live right now, actually.
Yeah?
So we can watch that after.
Indeed. Pay attention to this for the meantime.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I think I like the ending song better than the opening, but the opening's not bad.
The opening's very snappy, but I like the melody of the ED better. That's a popular sushi schlub, Jesus.
Did he just say, it's shit, you'll like it? I know that's not what he said, but that's what it sounded like. Those are the wrong kind of subtitles for us. Very scary face, very nice person.
Yeah, exactly. That must be nice to, like, be an expat in a foreign land and you just hear your native tongue again, randomly.
Yeah, like, it'd be pretty cool, especially when you're looking for help like that. I think Ikebukuro is like one of the few places around Tokyo that you can't go in Persona 5.
Ah, okay.
Pretty much everywhere that's on the map in that game is a real place that's in Tokyo, or at least based on it. And Ikebukuro, I don't think, has a spot on the map.
Too slow. Alright, so Henri is voiced by Michelle Ruff, who I believe is the current voice of Cream the Rabbit.
Yep, I can hear it.
You may know this, Spa, but she played Sasami Fuma in Naruto.
I have no idea who that is. It might be either a throwaway or a filler character.
Possibly. Oh, she was Erina Pendleton in the dub for JoJo. Very good, very good. So Henri and Mikado are the class reps.
Don't like the teacher. He's the one that was leering at her at the opening ceremony.
This is the kind of friend you need, really. The one who will give you a bit of shit every so often.
Honestly, I would find this kind of friend annoying.
I'm sorry. I'll try and tone that down.
I mean, I'm also, like, responding to it, looking at it from the outside, so I can't really comment clearly, I guess.
They were like 30. Ooh. Stop judging me, Al. Now, this came out in 2010, and I assume the light novel was a bit earlier, so them using flip phones at this point kind of makes sense, because in the original The World Ends With You, they had flip phones, but they have smartphones in the new one. Okay. But there's loads of colours in their name.
I was going to say, their logo has all the colors.
I could count at least 3. Look at that not kernel in the background.
They're totally cool. They're actively killing people.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking poggers, bro.
I don't think the girls were looking at him at all.
Just sitting back, taking it all in. Sometimes you have to do that as an introvert.
These are definitely extroverts, and it's like being an introvert is you have so much energy to spend throughout the day, and some things take more energy than others. The fuck are y'all talking about?
I know, I'm a little bit lost. That's Steve Bloom, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely can hear that. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Walker and Erica definitely are partners in crime, for sure. Kyohei Kadota is a Steve Blum's character there.
What is the writing in this?
Not really sure that's how that works, but alright.
It depends on how determined you are, I guess. And the legality of what you want to do.
Yeah, don't kidnap. I'm sorry. I should be going.
You are dressed like a Digimon protagonist.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What's that, Ganguro? All that stuff?
Gyaru. Or Gal.
Okay. Don't know where I got Gangura from. God, the score in this just kind of slaps.
I haven't seen, like, any of the animation be, like, super bad either.
No.
Everything's been pretty consistent. Cars being 3D is, like, the worst thing, and even they look fine.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have a problem with 3D animation in anime and whatnot. Sometimes it's just not implemented as well as it could have been.
It's like that just to make it easier for the animators, because having to draw a complex, frame of a car as it rides by, that's so much more work than just animating a 3D model. So I could definitely look past it. That doesn't stop me from thinking it looks a little out of place.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you shouldn't, because there's a lot of legal problems with that. On the girls' side, at least.
That's all you need to say. Oh, this is the best way of doing this.
This is absolutely a thing that I do in real life. Just picture scenarios. Don't trust him.
So let's just go over there and say hello. Good.
The fuck are you doing?
You get your hand out your pocket, please.
This show is so weird.
It is. Ouch.
Ooh, he got moves.
You're going to be doing that for a while, because flip phones could take some punishment. Oh shit, oh no!
Oh my god.
And now he looks like our dad.
I mean, he didn't really do anything. He was just a distraction. Because you pushed him into it, literally.
The intent was there, at least, to be a good person.
I mean, he did look like he was about to move before this guy walked up, so. I love the writing is so good.
Didn't see that coming. Came to the wrong place, fool! Joey Wheeler is gonna fucking destroy you.
Every line is gold.
I don't know if it's a direct translation, but otherwise the dub writing is pretty good. Don't worry, it's only a knife.
We probably should have run before now.
Oh no. Okay, he's ready to catch up. Knock that fool straight out of his clothes.
Alright, this guy's my favorite character so far.
He's pretty cool. That's my cue. Target locked.
What the fuck is this series? This is one of those series that I'm going to feel bad about only watching 3 episodes of.
Well, I can always check to see if we've got more.
Because I want to know what happens next.
Well, you've got at least the first 12.
Alright, cool.
Missed your shot.
Yep. Hesitated too much.
Should have taken your swing.
Also a feeling I know.
Thought that was an elephant.
That's definitely a one-sided fight.
Yeah. Propaganda going on here.
I wish they kind of translated the names so we knew who was talking, but those are probably the worst scenes for me, is the texting bits, because I can't really tell who it is that's talking. Which, I mean, obviously the series is not made for English viewers to... originally not made for English viewers to consume, so... I don't know. Maybe they just didn't feel like changing the names.
So is this internal monologue just Patrick Sites? Let me skip ahead a little bit, see if there's any stingers and whatnot. Nope, doesn't seem like it.
Alright.
Very good. So yeah, we do have more of Durarara coming. So thank you, SH Madam, for commissioning these. That was our first taste of the show, Spar. What do you think?
I think I'm hooked.
Yeah, so
you know, I was really into Dr. Stone after the first 3 episodes, but man, this one just kind of knocked it out of the park. I'm confused and highly interested in everything that's going to come.
good cast, music is fantastic, locale is just your typical Japanese place, and the dub writing is great, so very much looking forward to checking out more of this show. Thank you, SH Madam. If you guys want your own TV comms, check out patreon.com/HellfireComms. There's different tiers, so you can get a certain amount of TV comms or a movie, or a certain amount of TV comms and a movie, depending on how high up you go. Every penny helps to support the group. Please be aware there's a backlog, so if you commission something this year, you're most likely to get it next year, but everything will be delivered eventually, so thank you for your support and patience in the meantime. We'll see you next time for another round of Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.